right, man. So we got some Fantastic Four news by Variety. It says box office. The Fantastic Four first steps climbs to 218 million globally. Superman and F1 crossed 500 million. We just talked about Superman. So the Fantastic Four first steps was greeted with a hero's welcome at the box office as Marvel's newest superhero adventure touched down with 100 million overseas and 218 million globally. Pretty sure that overseas that made more than Superman. Superman only made like what 95 million overseas or something like that. Those ticket sales are ever so slightly above the international launch. Oh, Superman, which collected 95 million while debuting in 78 markets earlier in July. However, Superman just barely enjoyed a larger global debut with 220 million. Wow, so Superman only outbeat the Fantastic Four by 2 million, and we're talking about Superman, and Fantastic Four is not as well known as Superman. Wow, that's actually kind of crazy. The Fantastic Four landed in 52 markets, so it landed in less markets as well. Wow. Okay. 52 markets with Mexico 12 million, the United Kingdom 10.8 million, France 5.7, Brazil 5.1, standing as the top earning territories. First steps misfired in China with 4.5 million, which isn't a surprise because the country has been hostile to superhero movies in recent years, but even Superman, who was more recognizable but ultra patriotic, managed to collect 6.6 million in its debut in China. Directed by Matt Shakman, the Fantastic Four first steps followed the superhero quartet of Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, The Thing, Human Torch, as they protect their world from a planet-devouring cosmic being. Strong reviews and positive word of mouth should benefit the film in the coming weeks at the box office. This initial reception is encouraging for Disney and Marvel, which stood as Hollywood's most reliable hit maker, but has recently struggled with commercial consistency. Though last year's Deadpool and Wolverine was a massive $1 billion hit, the studio's two prior movies this year, February's Captain America Brave New World and Thunderbolts, both ended up losing money against their 180 million budget. You know what's funny? I still haven't watched those movies. I can't bring myself to watch them. I don't know what it is. I just cannot bring myself. I'll watch them eventually, but it's like I just have no motivation to watch those two movies. 3 other big budget movies crossed notable box office milestones with Superman, F1 clearing 500 million, and Jurassic World Rebirth surpassing 700 million worldwide. And see, I figure Jurassic World's probably gonna outbeat Superman and Fantastic Four because the Jurassic World franchise, they do $1 billion movies. People love it. It is what it is. It's crazy. Superman, which arrived 2 weeks prior to the Fantastic Four, added 19.8 million from 78 territories for a painful 57% decline. The Warner Bros. And DC Studios adaptation has underperformed at the international box office with 213 million to date. And you can't use that as an excuse because James Gunn's movies always done well internationally. We did a video on that. It's always done. His movies have done good internationally. They're just not rocking with Superman. With the remaining percentage from domestic markets with a heavier lift from North American audience, the Man of Steel adventure has power to 502 million globally after 3 weekends of release. Although Universal, Jurassic World Rebirth, and F1 have been playing on the big screen for a longer period of time, those tentpoles flew slightly higher than Superman at the international box office. Wow, so F1 made more at the box office? Jurassic World made more than the international box office. Superman, wonder why. That's because unlike Superman, the latest Jurassic and F1 didn't have the same direct competition among comic book buffs. The Jurassic World Rebirth collected 23.5 million from 82 territories in its 4th weekend of release, boosting its international. Okay, we don't care about all this. Okay, that's the article. Let's just talk about F1 and money. So, Fantastic Four opened up in less territories than Superman did. They're less known characters than Superman. And Superman only outperformed the Fantastic Four by 2 million? That's kind of crazy. Superman is a well-known, iconic hero worldwide. Fantastic Four is not really that well-known. I don't know. What would you rate the Fantastic Four characters from A to B to C? I think they would probably be like maybe high C plus characters. They're not well-known. They're not well-known like that. I mean, at least that's what I think. Like well known to me is like, you know, you got Batman, you got Superman. Those are A-list characters. B-list characters, I would probably go with maybe like X-Men, but they're high B, like B plus. But yeah, I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. But listen, I think Fantastic Four has a good chance to outperform Superman at the box office. I think it has a good chance. It's a better movie to me. You know, it's not that stupid comedy, goofy crap. The stakes are high in that movie, and there's not comedic comedy cutting the tension off, you know, making you feel the moment. I feel like the characters all have their moments in the movie. It really wasn't woke like that. At the end of it has been some controversy at the end of the movie, which I'm not gonna spoil or anything, but there has been some controversy at the end of the movie that people are not liking with Vanessa Kirby's character Sue Storm. But I just gotta say this, man. I think when you put it in perspective, some people say her powers are strong enough, but I also gotta I want to add this in there. You know, as a parent, and a certain situation happens with a child, you can get a boost of adrenaline and get some power, some energy that you didn't even think you had. You know, when humans are under but when they're under extreme tension or something crazy happens, there's been videos online and stuff like that where like a kid got trapped under a car and he lifted the car up. Like, us humans are very, very powerful, especially when certain things happen and something has to be done in the moment, and something has to be done. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I thought the ending was good. You know, I'm not really. It really didn't, you know, phase me about what happened. But I just feel like, man, when the parent is trying to protect their kid, you get that extra boost of adrenaline. You know, anything is possible. You can gain a whole lot of energy. I didn't have a problem with it, but I just want to say that because I didn't really do a spoiler talk, but yeah, it is what it is. But listen, I think it has a good chance of outperforming Superman. Superman is just not a good movie. It's 5 out of 10. It's mid. It's a watch one time and never watch again for me. It had its moments, and that's it. But Fantastic Four was good, man. I'm going to buy it on DVD. It definitely had a lot of moments in there that I really appreciated. Especially with some certain speeches that happened, you know. That last trailer, the last TV spot we reacted to, it makes a lot of sense when you see the full context of it. But yeah, yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Let me know what y'all think, man. Y'all think Fantastic Four is gonna be Superman in the box office? Let me know. I'm gonna catch. I still think Jurassic World's gonna beat everything, and Jurassic World's probably gonna make another, I don't know, billion probably, who knows, but I think Jurassic World's gonna win. But I think Fantastic Four can outperform Superman. But yeah, let me know what y'all think. Catch y'all in the next one. 100,000 subscribers is around time. Let's get it.